Not too many of these guys left in here. But I am running pretty low on the ability to attack any of these guys. I think there might only be one left, and for whatever reason he is he's content with sitting back there, or at least he was. Not so much anymore. Yeah, she is going to end up dead if I remain too close to this guy. There we go. Alright. Now if you search the room, we've got a new cloak. The Diviner's Cloak. It is a fine cloak woven with fibers that resonate with the faint, arcane energies of the surrounding nature. So it is definitely much better than our tattered cloak at this point, because we're going to get 5 evasion out of it, some extra regeneration rates, and we get some negative on our food consumption rates. So that is really nice. I mean, Mr. Click Click already does not eat much. He eats very little. He is not in the termite family. We're not quite sure what his family background is, but he eats very little. And now with that cloak, he even eats even less. So, good on him. He will not be draining our food supplies anytime soon. Give that key to Garrett's, and I definitely need to head back to cure this disease. And as you can see, it's actually really easy to head back since the maze is there, and you can just flick on through to the beginning of that just by touching any of the lights. And of course my disease went away. It always seems to, but you know what? Healing right here is good because then I don't waste food on it, which is always a nice thing. Alright, let's get back down here and work our way to that keyhole again. Actually, you know what? We will be right back when I get up to that keyhole, since I'm going to have to navigate the shadow maze one more time. Alright, and we are back again after that shadow maze, which seemingly went a little bit easier on me. So put that key in there, and the only thing that does is pick up this one little panel here, which is nice because it lets us continue on. But beware, because there are a lot of these guys back over this way. That was a pretty nice first attack on him, though. Enough to take him out pretty quick. Wow. I'm getting very lucky right now. I have no idea how I'm managing that, but you know, whatever. Sounds like there might be another one. There he is. Let him take one of those to the face. There we go. I was hoping he would come across the way. That makes it a lot easier for me. Now this is a little interesting trick thing here. You can fall down this pit if you like, but that's going to lead you to the same place as this pit. This pit over here will lead you to the same place as this pit. So if you happen to miss this pit for whatever reason, you have one last chance to accidentally fall down that and find your bracelets. But if you do this properly after pushing this button, you're going to see one of these things come this way, and you'll see another thing come this way. So basically, we just need to move out of the way of each of these things to get it to solve our little puzzle here. Pretty easy little thing. Alright. Seems like we've got more of these guys moving around, and we definitely have some green slimes coming up. I'm gonna wait to knock these, because those could come in handy to block the path of some green slimes. Not always a good idea to break things. There we go. know there's more of those guys. I saw one. What we have here? Ah, another throwing axe. I may use those at some point. But I'm getting out of the habit of using throwing items so much. They're just not that helpful at this point in the game. At least not for me, they aren't. They might be really helpful for you. I don't know. I'm not you. Everyone plays this game differently, I imagine. Not everyone's gonna play it just like I am. Alright. Got some more slimes squirming around over there. Nice little portal. Ah, some milkweed. I will take that and be overburdened. Let's give this over to... No, I can't give it to Garrett. Do you have enough room? No, you do not. I might be able to flick some things around. Hey now. I am a little bit busy here. That is not nice. You should not have done that. Alright, I need to figure out what to do with this stuff. Eat that, I suppose. And maybe I can give this back to her. Let's see. Perfect. All good to go again. Alright. Now, where the heck did that slime come from? Ooh. Nice little crystal life here. In a minute, we will be able to get to that and get healed up. Took a little bit of damage from our own cloud there, but it wasn't that bad, and it was worth getting rid of the disease. So now we have no reason to go back any longer. There you blob. It is quite possible that those slimes that were on the other side that we saw earlier could come up behind us, so be very careful as you're navigating through here, because eventually they will realize that they can traverse through portals and come after you. So here we have a nice little fire torque. Two metal bands that clamp tightly around the neck. A faint sound of crackling embers can be heard emanating from it. So this is an extra 50 resistance for fire, and I'm definitely going to give that to our main character here, so that we can eliminate the possibility of dying on the front line from the Guardians, which will be quite helpful. I'm also going to keep this bone amulet, even though I gave him a frostbite necklace, and let Garrett continue to wear his own bone amulet. And that bone amulet will make sense later. Not right now, but later. Now this is a cruel little trick here. Pushing this will actually release a fireball instead of doing something good for you. So watch yourself there. Alright. Yep, there they go. They figured out that they could come through there. Took them a little while, but eventually they figured it out. There we go. Now, just need to wait for this cloud to go away so I can go after the rest of the slimes. They still on the other side, or did they manage to come over here? Don't know. It's quite possible they're around here somewhere. That's definitely something kind of annoying with this particular area, is they can come on through and disappear, and you don't know exactly where they went. That's quite a pain. I can definitely hear them, and I can see one now. Where are you? I did not say you were allowed to leave the area. Getting some serious damage from him. our main character here. It's nice to see 110 when I'm striking something. That's some pretty serious firepower there. Alright, we'll hit up this crystal, get rid of that disease, and continue on through here. Okay, so I'm going to save real quick right here because I'm about to drop down here and there's some stuff down here that will attack you, but I would really like it if I don't manage to squash anything. Actually, this is a different area. I just realized. This is not the area I was hoping to go down. Anyway, so this will shoot some poison bolts at you. And if you have the poison shield on, it's actually pretty easy to just walk straight on through it. Which is a silly way to do it. It's not strategic whatsoever, but I honestly don't care. And hello, Mr. Gear. They keep all the machinery and mechanisms working in the dungeon. All but the one that sits in the tunnels below. Or one, I should say. It needs to be repaired so we can leave this place. Only a little bit further. This guy does not really strike me as a friendly sort. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But, I don't know. Here we have another nice little secret for ourselves. The Boots of Valor. Very awesome. Goes well with our Shield of Valor. These boots, fashioned of an almost impenetrable metal, are lighter to wear than the fine steel sabatons of the royal regiments. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. Let's see here. They're still a little bit heavier than our current boots, and she's got some ring boots as well. Put those on down. But our main character is definitely getting some serious protection. He will be able to withstand most attacks from pretty much anything, which is really nice. Now, the way to get out of here is to go through those gates way, way, way down there that you may or may not be able to see. But to do that, we need to flip this lever, and if we do that, we're going to release a horde of Dr. Zoidbergs and nasty spiders on us. So, be ready to fight. It is not going to be an easy battle. Unless you get lucky and you have a few random quick swings. Another cool thing is these guys don't actually set off any of these traps. So you can stand wherever the heck you want while you're waiting for them to come across. I'm surprised we managed to get poisoned there, which is not what I was hoping for, but you know, sometimes it happens. Well, it seems we're doing fairly okay on these guys. Now, there's at least one more, I think. Yeah, I can see him way on down there. Can't tell if he is a crab. Oh, he's a crab for sure. Alright, Doctor. Tell me if this hurts. Let's get rid of you as fast as we can. Well, that's a random earthquake. Right in the middle of our battle there. Okay, I'm going to put on a shield just in case and run down this way. I got hit by one of them, but it wasn't that bad. And there is another side to this. Might be worth checking out over there just in case. Just some food. Let's see, does any of our... Well, Garrett could use some, so we'll let him eat. And then we'll get the heck out of here. Since we got what we came for. Alright, now let's get back to that crystal of life. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's take this portal on over. So this is going to take us to the other side, immediately over here. However, there is an interesting little fact about this this portal over here. It doesn't take us back to that. It actually takes us to a different area. One that looks pretty similar, but is not quite the same area. And now finally Garrett has a sack of zone. Very awesome. And we've got some new items as well out of it. Make ourselves another potion while we're at it. Very cool. So we are getting plenty of flasks, and now Garrett can switch out all of his items into this sack so I can get rid of the significantly heavier wooden box here, which is very nice. Basically still have the same space, but now we finally have a lot less weight because of that. And I appreciate having less weight in a game where weight really matters quite a bit. Now then, these holes here are where I was thinking I was about to go, but I was silly and thought about the wrong area. So, let's try this again. Alright. So this is going to give us access to this nice little heavy shield here, but she's already got a heavy shield and he doesn't need it. And we need to get out of here before this guy decides to smash us into the wall, which would not be a good happening for us. Where are you going to? Over that way. Alright. Go for it, bud. Aw, you missed. Whoops. My bad there. I did not realize that it was that close to me. Got myself poisoned by accident. There, have that. No thank you. Whoops. With enough ingenuity, this guy is really not that difficult. And he's already gone. He is down for the count. Alright, give that to you. And I think I hear something down here. Some crossbow corals. Sounds like machinery or something strange. Can't quite tell what that is. I guess we'll find out when we get down here on level 8. Be interesting. Vault will be quite an interesting place.